Rick Hodge, Outside the Lines, brought to you by Henley Honda.
You know, I haven't been able to truly gauge which NHL team has more juice here in Niagara, the Sabres or the Maple Leafs, but I kind of get the feeling if you commissioned a poll, Bud's rule. Too bad. I do believe the Sabres are a better bet long term. I'm glad they're in the playoffs, and I hope they do a little bit of damage. Hot goaltender, those two words had a mediocre Montreal team knock out Pittsburgh and Washington in last year's postseason, so who knows? It could happen. Mediocre is the operative word here. The NHL's Eastern Conference has 5 legitimate contenders. The other 10 are trivial. Have to include the Sabres in that bunch, and even though there's always much ado about the Rouge Blanc Bleu in Montreal, let's face it, the Habs are hackneyed. So how do you get good in today's NHL? Well, there are a couple of ways to do it. You can take a path that Richard Farina wrote about when he sang "Been Down So Long It Looks Like Up to Me." That's what Washington and Pittsburgh and Tampa did. A few years of fertility landed the Caps Ovechkin, Backstrom, and Semin. The Penguins parlayed their bottom feeder years into Crosby, Malkin, and Jordan Staal. And the Bolts bottoming out bagged them LeCavalier, Stamkos, and Hedman. The Bruins and Flyers aced their general managers, found new ones with new ideas, reloaded, and reinvented themselves. So bad management can lead to good draft picks, or a change in management can get you back to where you want to be. The trick is hanging on to the talent once you get it. Chicago won a Stanley Cup last season. It's not going to do that again. A casualty of the salary cap world the NHL teams reside in nowadays. To keep the core of the team together, the Blackhawks had to spit out some seeds. The Sabres and Leafs are really a study in contrast. Buffalo, small market, small fan base, small television audience, a city hit hard by the recession. Toronto, monster market, brimming with backers, a television treasure trove. If the recession hit the big smoke, you sure wouldn't know it. No lack of Mercedes, Beamers, and Lincolns coursing the 401. Toronto sees itself as the mecca of the hockey universe. Buffalo wouldn't be so presumptuous. The Sabres have a new owner who understands something has to change with the team to survive. The Maple Leafs, they'll be getting new owners too, who will try and figure out how they can squeeze more profit out of the most profitable team in hockey. Both teams are desperate to up their ante, but for entirely different reasons. One out of greed, the other out of need. The Sabres will be patient. They have to be. The Leafs won't. Making the playoffs is a pleasant surprise for the Sabres. Missing the playoffs is another year of fertility for the Maple Leafs. I really think that patience will pay off for Buffalo. Anxiety at the ACC might pay off too, but not as soon. I'm Rick Hodge.
Rick Hodge, Outside the Lines, has been brought to you by Henley Honda.